Questions? And I'll get a stat sheet though. Two. I got an extra. I got an extra.
Of me, either one of you can answer this. Just what was the conversations like among the teammates when you were down 26, you get within 7 at the half, and then you're down 25 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter? You know, Tyus, you had that big start to the fourth. You closed it out, y'all. Just what was the conversation like just throughout those stretches?
Pretty much just, sticking with it, keep fighting. We've been in situations, where we were down a lot and, came back and won. And, early on in, my career, my first couple of years here, we was in a situation where we was up and, lost a game. So the message was, just continue to fight, go out and battle. And we all know, the game is, never over till, zeros on the clock at the end. So that was pretty much the message, and just staying together.
Ja, Taylor said after the game, you told the team that you got to be better. What does it say that you won this game and made the comeback with you, Dylan, and Jaren all sort of not playing at your best?
Pretty much, the same message, same thing I've been saying all season, about my teammates. They deserve, a lot of more respect and, recognition for what, they do for us on the floor. Like you said, us three struggled, but that's why we got, this guy alongside of me and, the rest of our teammates to, be there to pick us up. And, that's why, we're really the deepest team in the league, and, we're so good.
What impressed you both about your defense as a team tonight? And then also Minnesota was pretty locked in throughout the game. What can you say about their job creating turnovers, wreaking havoc, and the job you guys did on that end as well?
I think just sticking with it and correcting ourselves, holding ourselves accountable. We got away from our defensive game plan in that first half, and that's just not who we are. We were able to kind of right that ship before the second half, or before halftime there in that second quarter. Then they were able to come out. They hit us again in that third quarter, and we kind of were able to correct ourselves again. And it all starts on the defensive end of the floor, and we know that. But yeah, it's just holding ourselves accountable on that end of the floor, because we know that's really what gets us going.
Tyus, it must have felt good to be such a big part of a comeback on the court that you have been playing on since you were a high schooler. Can you talk about what that felt like? And Ja, can you just talk about just Tyus and Desmond, and Clark, and just the way they did pick you guys up tonight?
Those three guys, were very big time for us. Tyus coming in and, being the floor general, controlling the pace and knock down some big time shots for us. During that stretch where, Dez and BC, was alongside of him and, picked us up. A lot of credit goes to those guys. I feel like, they pretty much, won this game for us. Although, it's a team effort, but, they kept us in it and, got us back within, 3 at one point, and he had another big 3 to put us up 1. And, from then on, we just continued to, fight and was able to come out with a big time win.
Ja, before the game, you said you wanted to send their fans home mad, and they were booing you all game every time you touched the ball. How did it feel at the end of the game, to get the last laugh?
Good. I'm disrespectful just as like they disrespectful. That's why you see I threw that ball in the air. I asked for the ball. I know what we're capable of, and like I said, like this morning, that was our goal: come in and win games on the road and have their fans go home mad. So, it'd probably be a lot of people, drinking tonight with that L. I seen a video too. Y'all see it later though.
Tyus, I wanted to start with you to hold this team. I mean, this was the #1 scoring team in the league. Back-to-back games, you guys hold them under 100 points. What had to change defensively since the first game when you guys gave up 41 in that first quarter over the rest of the way?
Our physicality. Game 1, they were just too comfortable. They were getting the spots, at will. We were just letting them play free, and they're too talented of a team to to play free and to be able to get to their spots. So just our physicality and then our attention to detail. Like I said, tonight there were times in the game where we got away from that of, really being locked in on that side of the floor. But when we are locked in, when we are physical, when we're taking them out of their sets and, making it tough on them, we're a really good defensive team.
Yeah, just real quick, just what it felt like to do this basically on the court you grew up on.
Yeah. This is, as a kid from Minnesota, you think of and dream of those moments, playoff basketball at the Target Center. That's the NBA team, you grow up watching with, in the NBA arena. So you dream of those moments. And so, I was just really ready for it. I prepare, work my ass off to be ready, in those moments. And then teammates, coaches trusted me to deliver in those moments when the game, gets intense like that. And so it was those are moments that I dream about, and I was just ready for it.
Point guard.
Yeah,
it's his hood.